Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Alan Troop, reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, December 30th. Tonight we report on the arrest of Gilbert Williamson and a fire that destroyed a piece of downtown Soap Lake. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick reports on the Moses Lake Chiefs and the NFC West champions. Our spotlight story tonight is about a series of vandalism that struck Soap Lake. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, Gilbert Williamson was arrested yesterday in connection with the shooting of Dale Olmos on December 10th. Moses Lake Police found Williamson at a home on Earl Road and arrested him without incident. Sheriff Tom Jones stated, "I am thankful for the tips sent to us by citizens and to the Moses Lake Police Department for catching Williamson and getting him into custody. This is another example of how community and interagency cooperation helps fight crime." Prosecutors charged Williamson, a 46-year-old Moses Lake man, in Grant County Superior Court with criminal assistance in the first degree. Jordan S. Weister, a 21-year-old Moses Lake man, and Jose Rivera, a 16-year-old Moses Lake boy, were charged with attempted murder in connection with the shooting. Both had their bails set at $1 million. Fire destroyed a building in Soap Lake on Sunday. Here is reporter Jeff Chu with the story.
The cause of a pre-dawn Sunday fire that burned much of a commercial building that was last used as a tattoo parlor in downtown Soap Lake is believed to be electrical, possibly the furnace. One firefighter with Grant County Fire District 7 was struck in the face with a piece of falling debris requiring 3 stitches. No other injuries occurred, and the fire reported at about 4 a.m. Sunday. The former Pastime Tavern building across Soap Lake's East Main from the Maskers Theater was the only structure damaged. The roof collapsed over the building's restroom space in the back third of the structure, where the fire appeared to be concentrated. The former tattoo parlor building was next door to a boarded-up commercial space that was burned in the past as well. The tattoo parlor building received extensive smoke damage. The fire was doused with the aid of Ephrata Fire Department's aerial ladder truck. Fire Chief Kirk Shepard said Fire District 7 assisted Soap Lake Fire Department with 10 firefighters, an engine, aid vehicle, and command vehicle. Kyle Lauder, owner of the building for more than 3 years, said he bought it when it was the Pastime Tavern and turned it into the tattoo and piercing parlor. He said it was not insured enough to be rebuilt, so it probably will be an empty lot. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thank you, Jeff. Prosecutors will file adult charges against Nathan Brooks. Grant County Prosecutor Angus Lee said they are presently working on filing charges in Grant County Superior Court against the 15-year-old Moses Lake boy. He is presently facing 2 counts of attempted murder in the first degree in Grant County Juvenile Court for allegedly shooting his parents on March 8th. Brooks' initial appearance on adult charges will be delayed because all 3 of the Grant County Superior Court judges have recused themselves from the case, meaning a judge will need to come in from Douglas County to handle the case. For more on this story, you can visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER 1 Weather Center.